Alright. Is it functioning? Is it working? Cool. I guess it's going. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to hopefully a lot longer stream than yesterday, because yesterday was pretty garbage. I swear to Jesus, if we get hit by another update, I'm gonna lose my proverbial shit. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a great... How's it going? Hopefully better than yesterday. Hopefully we don't get hit by another update that comes out of nowhere and then takes, like, at least an hour and a half to go ahead and pop up before I... It wasn't 24 hours. It took an hour and a half to show up for me. I couldn't even play the game until it, like, freaking updated. It took an hour and a half for it to show up. I was so mad. And by that point, I was like, well, fuck, I can't do that because now I gotta go ahead and do all the other stuff I gotta do. And then I gotta make sure I get to bed on time to get ready for work. So, trust me, I was freaking just as mad as everybody else about it. Yeah, I did like one map after and I was like, fuck, I don't feel like playing this anymore. So, yeah, not much has happened. Anyway. Slash rant. Hopefully you guys are doing alright. I was just really mad that the update didn't show up. I don't even know why. Like, obviously on PC it'll show up immediately. But when it comes to PlayStation, I don't know why the updates don't just show up. Like, it should be that simple to just, you know, happen. Alright, I guess we're gonna go do our Trial of Sekhimas. Sekhimas. I don't honestly know if it's gonna be any good. My big issue is I could probably do the trial, but, like, I just don't think I have the stats for it. You know, we don't want to waste this. So, you know what? Let's go back home. I don't want to accidentally waste this on doing my trial when clearly I do not have the stats. Also, what happened to my stuff? Why is my HP lower? I didn't replace anything. What the hell happened? Why's my HP and my ES lower? What did I change? I don't remember changing anything. Alright, I guess. I don't remember changing it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go take a look at yesterday's stream, because I don't recall changing anything from yesterday's stream to today's stream. So, I'm here, but just stand by a moment so I can take a look at how I ended my stream. Because I definitely don't recall having such a low... 13, 14, and 487. When the heck did that change? 1301? I swore that I had 1500 HP. Am I just fucking bonkers? Your boy's going bananas. Holy cow, apparently I didn't. I thought I was stronger than I was, and I'm over here looking like chicken noodle soup without water. Disregard, I guess. Thought I was good. Alright, we're gonna just keep going through maps here and try and get some damage. The update was to give you less everything? Yeah, apparently. No, it looks like it's pre-update. I thought I had more. I thought my character was stronger. Like, not trying to say my character is weak, but they are pretty Weedy Hut Jr. At this point in the game, I should have a much stronger character. But I know I don't. I know also I'm being kind of carried because my my build is fairly good because I know what I'm doing with it. So I can handle things above my weight class, but I thought it was better than it was. That's all. Here I am tooting my whistle, not realizing the bean's out of place. Two? Heck, there's two hands here. I'm down to clown with that. That's great. I honestly also don't even know what I'm going to put my my new points into when I do get levels. Like, Solar Amulet, we always pick up the Solars because they could be good. Even a bad wow, look at all them freaking breaches. That's hot. That's 3 breaches? What an unexpected find in such an early map. 1, get rid of this. 2, immediately use that thing for the explosive grenade. That cranks the damage. 10,000.
Oh, I'm getting swarmed under.
I'm not getting swarmed under. I need to fix my resistance, and I need to do a lot, honestly. Alright, Grim Gloves, garbage, but I'll break it down. If that has speed, I'll try it.
You're done!
You're done. Four hands? What is this? Why is this map covered in, like, breach? This is amazing!
Simple enough. You're too far gone.
I might be able to level before I get to my next anything. Furry talismans. That's the furry banana man. what we're gonna do is try and clear out first to make sure there's no more extra breaches that are hiding. So we can find the best routing for it.
Reload.
Alright, I think we are good there. So, we'll do that bottom one, see if it stretches out to the top. This is going to be a little bit of a... I think I can take on a lot of the stuff here. Have to be a little careful about how I do it. Alright, so that's out. Next we'll try this one. My best bet is probably to go up. I don't actually know if I can, like, link these things together or not. I've never gotten them far enough to the point where I could do that. So it'd be great if I could. Go from one beach, reach right into the next. Be hot.
There. Who's next? You're done!
Alright, we'll see what pops out of this. And then we have, I think, one more breach to go. It's pretty hot. 4 breaches is pretty solid. We'll take a look at the bottom. I doubt there's anything good for us to pick up down there. one for each splinter. Because usually I think it drops where you finish. Yeah. Because I don't see anything else, so...
You're too far gone.
Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We've got one monster remaining, meaning we don't have to explore the rest of the map. We can just go straight to the boss, because that's what's left. And this will level me up. Perfect. I was like, you son of a bitch, checkpoint. I thought it had completely stopped me from moving.
Reload.
All right, lady. Can you stop, please?
Guess I'm gifted.
There we go. Bound cuffs. Fierce great
Gotta
helm.
stay quick on my feet.
What else have we gotten here? Good. 15 something, probably not great. Tier 3. Good. 40 something. Nope. Rarity and crit. What's the rarity? Tier 1 rarity. Maybe sell it off to somebody. 8%, we'll crack that down. Don't need this.
Feet.
Alright. Another 10% damage, which should only be... Why? Hold on, the explosive grenade is now down to 9,986? Why? Oh, is it because it was dealing with my resonance? Hold on, let's check now. 94. Yeah, my resonance was kicking up my stuff. So if I'm not dealing damage, it's not functioning. Alright. No big deal. Oh, thank you. I didn't register what was happening. This looks delicious.
Go on. Indeed. Have you found more of what we see?
That could roll into something, but I think we're gonna have to go into something else first. Oh, hold on. We're gonna keep all of our solar amulets because we're rolling for... 1, we're rolling for 15 spirit, and 2, we're going to tap all of them to make sure they are functional. Oh my god! What is that? Oh my god! That is so worth giving up so much stuff for. It's 54 spirit. That is wild. Oh my god, it's not even a great spirit roll either. But it gets killed because it doesn't have resistance. Oh my god, fuck it as a salmon. Upgrades from magic to rare for cold. I need to see what this gives the most of right now. So this gives +3 Ellie. Ooh, and it gives attributes. Hold on, I need to check something. Oh, fuck! It kills my int! How badly does it murder my int is the question. 74? Okay. Redeemable. We'll solve that problem right now.
All got regrets.
I'll take off a little bit of my damage to upgrade ints. I just don't want to waste a thing. I don't know where to really put it. Hold on, I guess we'll do int. And just see what pops up. Are there any big int nodes anywhere? It's intimidation. Oh. Oh, we could just do one of these little hammy sandwiches here. And what is this? Increase life if at least 10 supported gems socketed. I see. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's just a single 5 or 3 slot for it. I'm down to clown with that. Alright, so that is okay, but now I need to see how my resistance is. Oh, hold on. What doesn't work? Mirage Archer! Oh no, it requires 82 dex? What's my dex? 81 dex, you son of a bitch! Alright, I guess we'll just have to do this eventually. We can't use it yet. But, I need to see what it looks like without this, so unequip. We're looking at 59, 60, 50. So either way, I'd have to fix a bunch of stuff. I think fixing it to lightning would probably be best for now, because it's my lowest one. And then we can work on fixing the rest of it. We could go for cold. I mean, it's a very solid cold modifier. But I don't want to add anything other than a strong modifier onto it, is the thing. We could fix it elsewhere. That's kind of my issue here, is we could fix it on other things. Like, my belt could be better. It's alright, but it's not exactly what I need. My belt could have a lot of resistance on it. My shoes could have more resistance. They're solid right now, but not really what I need. Oh, hold on. Let me slap my rings. Let me just slap these rings twice. Please come out real good. Resistance, resistance, resistance! Accuracy. Resistance, hold on. Resistance! Life. God damn! It couldn't have given me worse stuff. I got shafted the whole way through. Alright, yeah. We're not gonna touch that until we get lightning resistance. It's at least one guaranteed slot. We'll at least get one guarantee. It's a really good piece of equipment, but I want to touch it until we have... What do we need? What's the one that gives us lightning? I'm assuming greater essence of... Yeah, essence of grounding. We need greater essence of grounding.
Yes?
Hey, exactly what I need. But I need one. Not two.
I'll fill that in as soon as
Perfect.
I can.
All right. But I could get... We're not going to touch it right now until I am absolutely ready for it. Because I don't want to ruin my piece of equipment because of a short-sighted want to make it better. Break. This is going to be for attempting to do something with it later. It would be short-sighted of me to tap this thing right now. It's not a bad piece of equipment, and I just don't want to ruin it. If we can fix a resistance elsewhere, because we're going to have to get we're going to have to get at least like 30 resistance to fix all of our stuff. And if we can get it on something like the boots, which, you know, once we get a solid pair of boots we won't touch for a very long time, then I won't have to worry about fixing. The lightning is going to go down to 50, which means we're going to need at least 25. Yeah, we're essentially going to need 15, 20, let's assume 25 for each to cap. Alright, for now anyway. Okay, let's make back our stuff. This you're gonna see the thing that a lot of people don't do. This is how I make most of my money, is this way. Ooh, 28 and plus 9? Okay. That might actually be worth tapping. Garbage, re-roll it. 920 over 9? That might be worth selling. No, roll. 142 mana. It's not bad. It's a tier 3. With tier 3, I could sell... No, it's worth upgrading just to see what it pops out to. We could guarantee the upgrade, but I don't want to use essence for it. Not worth investing into. We'll just put it away for rolling. I probably should get tabs specifically for everything that I need to do. We're gonna make a jewelry tab in my large one. Don't judge me. Also, I know this is gonna take a couple moments, so if you're just coming here, my apologies. You came at a time where I'm trying to do a bit of organization before I get heavy into maps. So we're gonna throw it into here. Any sapphire rings we get are gonna go into here. Amethyst, we'll put it this... Actually, you know what? Let's move amethyst, because that's chaos. So 3. Max mana is here. Amulets. We'll do our regular amulet things here. Ruby rings will go there, and any topaz rings we get elsewhere will also go somewhere else. Like I said, sorry guys. Came in at a weird time. Mana, life, we'll do this as int. This will be life. Damage ring will go after. This is life. That's int. Strength, dex, damage. Resistance. Maybe we need to move everything over. Yeah. We'll move everything over 1. Because resistance rings should come after the other ones. Alright. Life amulet. This is life regen. We'll put it every 3. Switch them out as we go. Accuracy. You go next to this. That's fine. Anything that's going to be re-rolled goes into here. Into our 4 tab. This one is sellable. Because it's very quick recharge. Even though it's not instant. 2 seconds ain't bad. And we won't worry about rolling them for now. We'll roll when we hit 9. So that way we can roll 3 times, and if they're bad, re-roll again for a 4th. Break, break, and then you get put into a corner. Unset. More of these. Have anything else that needs to be collected? Yes. Good there. One more ring here. Amulet. I wish I had more slots in my regular currency stuff. Unset ring. You will go over here. We're going to need an unset ring at some point, so... For most people, unset rings would be garbage. For this particular build, it needs an unset ring. At least that's kind of what I'm assuming it will need. because it's kind of, I have never seen anyone else run the build, and I haven't even seen anybody theory craft it. I'm kind of shooting in the dark with some of it. So if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing with the build, it's because I am figuring it out as we go. Because there's no one else to tell me what to do. And the current build is literally just gearing my way towards that build that I want to make. Like I said, when we hit 9, that's when we do our rolls. We won't roll before then. We'll put this away for now. We need at least two tier 3 maps to make sure it's good. And we'll sell that for...
What's new?
We'll sell this for 3. If somebody wants it, they'll pick it up.
Someone is bound to buy
Because
that.
that's how we make our money. This is going to be listed for 3.
Seems like a good deal.
It's a good fixing piece for somebody, not for everybody. But most of our stuff is just gonna... It's either gonna work or it isn't. Over 3, that's gone. You know what? No, we can drop these to 1. I think
I'm
a
sure
piece.
someone will want that.
Somebody will want it.
Yeah, meet the market.
15's for 1, because anybody can roll 1, but it's just 1 exalt. Nobody's going to turn their eye at it. 2 for anything 16. I think 3 for 17's. 3 for fast recoveries, and 3 for instant recovery. And that will just kind of work for me. Crack and crack. They'll eventually sell. I know they will. They always sold for me last league, and I'm sure they will sell for me this league. Ultimatums we gotta keep, just because we'll throw them for another thing. This is my low leveling stuff, so anything that I do while leveling other characters will go in here. And then we just burnt 3 onto getting this. I wish we could slap on multiples, but it's just not the way the cookie crumbles. Alright. We have 1 tier 3 map, so we're just going to keep cracking tier 2s until we get more. Or tier 1s until we get more tier 2s. Unless Doriani, you're going to freaking...
Quickly.
Give me what I... Nope. Just tier 2s. That's not what I want, but alright. It's not perfect. But right now we're just grinding up maps.
It's like that campaign 5 years back.
Okay, that's 1 hand. If we can beat our record of 4 hands, that would be nice. But we'll see.
Bag of bones.
Garbage. I think we're going to need to do those corrupted things if we want more, but I'd rather go in with better stuff. Also, for anyone coming in, yes, I'm very well aware. my build is hella, like, paper mache at the moment. But that's normal. That's normal right now because the only reason we're able to do any of this is because the way that aura stacking is saving our life here. So we are aura stacking to keep ourselves alive.
One down. Who's next?
Alright, Exalted, Bastions, Ox Idol. We'll get Exalted Orbs pretty quick. I don't know why this thing cracks out so many damn Exalted Orbs, but my character is pretty lucky this time around. Yeah, the clear isn't gonna be godly fast just yet. One, I need more speed, and two, it's just not ready for clear speeds yet. I also need massive upgrades to, like, take my resistance to cap.
Easy.
We can get that out before I carry it with me. I would rather sit in the fucking flames than deal with that piece of garbage aura.
Here it comes!
Crossbows, cannonade crossbows, we always pick up in case we can lotto into something good. Just one so far? Man, we got really lucky on that last map where it popped out 4 breaches. I also really need to find a use for these, like, these power gems, power charges.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Oh, heck yeah.
Need more mana.
I know you think you're working, lady, but you're not. Alright, Lapis. We'll grab the rings, because if they pop with something good... Take the hood. The rest is fine. The ornate belt could be... Hey, 2 of them! Okay. So not entirely wasted.
My pockets are full.
Let's make our hideout port here to make it easy.
What is it?
I shall record.
Have you found more?
26, garbage. 89% when used on low life. It's a sell item. +1 minions, garbage, though. Fire. Enemies and presence are ignited. It could possibly make gas grenades better. But requires us giving up a lot of resistance at the moment, so negative. So we're just going to hold on to it. Break. This is a quick tap. See if it's worth anything. Dexterity, probably not. If you don't have a good roll, you're cracked. Done. Break. We'll disenchant that. Put this away. This gets put away, this gets put away. When we hit 9, then we start actually looking at them rather than just throwing them in the thing. And then this gets disenchanted, this gets sold, these get broken.
Have you found more?
How can I help? I shall record.
Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Neither of these. Alright. Quickly look through these. Probably nothing.
Good fortune.
Hold on. Let's see. What is our current one sitting in here? Is it percentage or just its percentage? Okay.
I shall record your turn.
Armor, cold, lightning, no freaking walking. The armor isn't bad, but tier 2, mana and armor. Tier 2 plus tier 3. If it had, like, movement speed on it, easy slot, but it doesn't. Tier 1
May it
light.
serve you well.
Any tier 1 item can be sold out, so tier 1 life. Somebody who can actually, like, who's willing to throw it in to the blender and hope it comes out, they'll take the tier 1 rolls. I mean, I'm willing to throw it into the blender to see what comes out, but I don't have a blender right now. 99 mana, no. If it's not tier 1, it's pointless. I hate that that's the case, but it is. Maybe the spirit could fix somebody. Ah, right, I was going to sell this. And I was going to sell both of these. I had this because it was decent equipment, but it's not good enough now. Good starter equipment, 144 life, it's a tier 1. So... it's decent equipment, not great. ES tier 2. Excuse me. And that's tier 3 melee.
Yes?
Alright, we'll start with the easy stuff. The stuff that I know will sell, it just needs to be put on the market for somebody.
Can I help? I'm sure someone will want that.
Then we go over to tab for 8. For 52 spirit, what's that, a tier 3?
Someone is
5x,
bound to buy
it's
that.
fine by me. This is 2x, 5x. If they don't buy it, you know, whatever. No issue to me.
Seems like a good deal.
ES, we'll hold off because I could use that for myself, and then 1 as well. If it's not good enough, it'll go at the bottom. If it is really good, it'll go at the top. If it's a tier 1.
Yes?
And these can just be sold.
Our gold is worth more than this.
Nope. Garbage, garbage. Tier 2.
Goodbye.
Alright, back in we go. Sorry that took so long. I thought it was going to be a quick foray. Turns out, I just cannot break my bad habit of spending all my time in the damn thing.
Bloody horrors! Nice!
Alright. We hit this checkpoint. We'll start up top.
Make a wish!
That wasn't too amazing. Bless you. Ultimate life. To me, those life flasks are easy exalts. It was a strategy that I had way back in, Oh, is that an open Vol Ruins? I didn't even freaking notice my Vol Ruins was available. Well, disre-freaking guard. I guess we're doing that. Let me grab my stash first. Identify. Nope. No. 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 As far as I'm concerned, these are all just drop. They're not worth my time. This one maybe because it's, you know, got slots. So I'll just put it in 4 for now. What do we take in with us? Because there are a couple things that I would like to take. We take this with us because we can upgrade its percentage. Bless you. $180. What do I have on this right now? 240 something. And it's only tier 3, tier 3, tier 5, tier 1 shield recharge. And good enough to sell for material, believe it or not. Or just roll for material. That's probably why I kept it. None of these are probably good enough. Yeah, because a lot of this is like leveling stuff. Any of these decent enough to roll with? I think that was our last one. This Corrupted was decent to begin with. This we'll probably give away. If anybody uses crossbows and needs a crossbow, let me know. We'll take this with us, see if it's any good. Hope it doesn't get nuked into the ground. This Trial of Ascendancy will just throw here. Why did I keep this? I have no idea why I kept that crossbow. I also forgot that I can use jewels to increase resistance as well. And I put these as 10x for some fucking reason. I think I was under the impression that if somebody really wanted to buy them, they would. And if they didn't, then okay. Alright. Those are the only two things I really want. That is surprisingly easy to get to, but we are not going to do that. That is a super easy Architect's Chamber to get to. Contains a device to corrupt items. Let's go a depot. Tier 2. Put this here. Effectiveness. This here. Sealed vaults. Can only go here. Path 1 we'll put here. Path 2 we will put here. And then we'll just let it roll. We're going to try and keep our Architect's Chamber out as long as possible. Use to add additional room, Corruption Chamber. Oh, I can hold extra medallions. I get it. I am understanding. So I have a 15% chance. So I get a tier 1 Corruption Chamber. I don't understand what that do. But if we're going to be corrupting something... may as well bring some completed products with me. Or items that are good enough to corrupt. Actually, I don't think I have any items that are truly good enough to corrupt. Probably should have held off on that. Let's take this. Why not? Take this as well. I mean, if it's just gonna sit there and do nothing, we may as well throw it at and have it do something, right? Hello? Did my temple just die? That's it? Oh, I haven't even started my temple. Okay. Run temple. There we go. I was like, what the fuck just happened to my temple? Turns out I was the idiot.
Guess they redecorated. Freak! You're done!
Pristine Regal. Adding 1 modifier. Oh shit. Hold on. Can I head out and then come back in? I mean, we'll lose our temple if we don't, but... a magic item that might be worth... No, I don't want to touch that yet. We want a guaranteed item out of that. To tier 2, what do we have to lose? Yeah, what have we got to lose? Sector item, right?
Wonder where I'll end up this time.
Their legacy remains. Remain. I will not falter. Scorn.
Need more mana.
Drown.
Spiny Talisman. Alright. Spear thing. Cannonade, we'll check it. Garbage. 170, is that a tier? That's a tier 4. Not good enough. Well, there's extra lightning, so... drop it. I don't really need it. Alright, forging, what does it do? Greatly improves the quality of martial weapon caster. Or armor. Yeah. That talisman could use it. 249. It's a solid talisman so far. Anvil. Shard. No. Tier 2 gold. Scepter. Bound sandals. 120 life. Nope. But tier 1 attack speed, so keepable. 35 fire, tier 3, not good enough. No, that tier 2 strength is okay, but not on a scepter.
Make a wish!
Bone wand, sure. Staff. Okay, the tiaras might be worth it. Talisman.
Gotta stay.
And talisman. Fire resistance, tier 4, go away. Talisman, leeching, go away. Nope. You can go away too.
Stay quick on my feet.
$168, but only 43 fizz. Very low fizz numbers. Go away.
Foul fool!
Gold gloves, we'll check them. 56 ES. Nope, go away.
I feel no pain.
it not gonna open? Guess I had to go around. Do with your main hall stuff. Oh, it's because I hadn't finished all the stuff in here. That's why.
Bye-bye! Stupid silly!
Ooh, what the hell hit me so hard? Jesus Christ. Look, the bronze works.
Easy.
Eble Upuntai! Score! I return to battle!
Exalted Deerstalker Hood. What we got? 102 life, tier 3. Not good enough. Forging is another improvement, so we'll finally finish off this talisman. 270? 257. Okay, not bad. It could get a lot more with a tier 5 fizz. I mean, even some physical damage could bring it up to 3. So that's not bad. Worth continuing to look for upgrades.
Eble Upuntai! In her memory, drowned in her fall, I return.
Alright, easy enough. Life flask things. 20% movement speed. But they're armor boots. Fuck, man. All these damn armor boots! I'm tired of armor boots, Grandpa! Adds an armory. Alright, forging bench. Improves armor. We're almost there with that. What do we even put in there? Everything else I have is already done. Sure, let's throw it in, even though I'm probably going to eat it into something else.
In for you.
Also, hello and welcome. I am just currently burning my way to... My eventual goal is to shift werewolf. This build was thought of a long time ago, and even though it's heavily underleveled and heavily not, like, good, it's much stronger than it seems. Strictly because it makes use of aura stacking. I think one of the few things that could... I'm sure there are other things that can aura stack, maybe slightly better, but the amount of auras this thing could have compared to everything else is
You know what they say about
much larger in
found
my
money?
opinion.
Here it comes!
It loses out on a lot of other utility that I think other builds have, maybe better builds do. But what it loses in utility, it gains in versatility.
Yep, that's corruption, all right.
That is corruption, all right.
Practically see the corruption coming off of that thing.
I can practically breathe the corruption. Alright, what does the corruption modifies unpredictably and corrupts it? Modifies unpredictably. Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen?
I'm sure I won't regret this.
Nope. It wasn't even that great to begin with, so...
Foul fool!
Hold on, how the fuck does that thing connect anyway? Does it not have a connection point? Let's put this here, grab that. See if you're any good. 57, 58, 17, 25, 33. Your energy shield is not anywhere near as high as this one. But lightning and cold resistance. If this has fire resistance, no, because that's a massive drop in ES amount, so... It's okay to sell. I don't think I'll use it myself. Mainly because I really can't. We'll go with the gas grenade upgrade.
Another notch on me helmet. No room.
Alright, corruption altar. What do we slap into this thing? It's a really good piece, and I don't want to like give it up, but it's really good. Are you okay over there?
I made everyone drunk with tipsy powder, and now all these people in the backhouse need a healer.
That's funny. It isn't too bad. It could probably have percentage on it. I have it for its tier 1. I don't want to do anything to it. Fuck it, right? It was garbage anyway. Alright.
Worth a shot.
I'm gonna have to start keeping those corruption things, because I'm starting to think that maybe keeping a double corrupt in the temple would be better. Upgrade it and somehow get a double corrupt. I'm not good enough to know how the temples work yet. I haven't had the chance to interact with this thing much. Ultimate life flask? I'll take that. Let me see what you have. Used on low life? Maybe. Let's get rid of the feet.
We got my feet.
Charges gained. It's a roll item. Just use these on the feet, right? We're gonna replace our feet, and we'll replace our hands at some point, but for now, get them done and out.
No room.
You mean no room? Move this over.
Room.
Garbage. Oh, I don't know. 23 chaos. It's a tier 2 chaos. And tier 1 for armor and evasion, so... Probably sell that out to somebody for the tier 1. The fact that I came into a map intending to go ahead and finish out the map right now and notice that there is this thing lying around, I kind of get mad at myself sometimes because I have such a bad habit of picking up garbage. Don't worry. Really quick stop. We're gonna chuck them where they go. And most of this is going into the trash. Can't be sold anymore. You know what? Not good enough. Goodbye. That can be held. Goodbye. Actually, not goodbye. Not goodbye on that. This is a goodbye. 120 life is... the attack speed is tier 1. That's why we kept it. Slot it back into its purpose slots. Drop in here, drop in there. For me, and tier 1. Six, 7. Uh-oh, I said the thing. What? Why do you always gotta be like that? Listen, I gotta... Alright, we'll take this checkpoint, knock out the boss, and then move on to our next map. Oh, it's Bloat Bitch! God damn it! I hate her! Why are you drinking your own tit milk? Get out of here.
Reload! Bloody horrors!
Alright, cool. Just a tier 1 out of that? Come on. My guy. I could just slap my way into yellow maps, but we're not gonna do that because it's not strong enough in my opinion yet.
What is it?
2 melee is bad. Goodbye. I guess we could start running tier 1 maps, but... or tier 2 maps. We have our tier 3, but I don't want to just keep forcing my way up. My build needs some type of ability to survive, and it's just not good enough yet. So we'll start burning through our regular stuff. Oh, hey, a boss. Inscribed ultimatums. We're just here for XP. The strong boxes aren't good enough right now for me to worry about them.
Reload!
That's gonna hurt.
Easy.
Oh, fuck me.
Another notch on me helmet. Out of mana.
I hate those things so much. Alright, 2 of them. It's not bad. Bad map to have them in, but...
Back to the grave.
3 of them? Okay. We're cooking with chocolate now.
You're done.
So hey guys, don't worry. This will be the one time you get it before the end of the stream. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like, sub, share, or follow. Helps the channel grow. Also, feel free to talk. No pressure. I promise. I don't talk too much because obviously Path. If I take my brain off of what I'm doing, I'm gonna explode. Did that thing, like, knock me back? So what do we do? We're at this weird point where I need stat points to do thing. Technically, I need 4 stat points to do what I need. And I don't want to invest into this and this. %2 increase per 2% of your lowest and 7% increased attributes. Per 2 of my lowest, which would be I mean, technically, it's not bad. It'd be a 40% increase. And even more of an increase after that. So it might be a 50% increase in damage for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level investment. Is it worth it, though? Let me see, because we could go 10, 10. This would be strength, which would also kind of take my ability to need the other thing for int. 2, 2. That's 30, and then 70. So 1, 2, 3. A 4 thing investment. Plus 5, which would give us a strength. Yeah, it's worth not picking up the extra spirit for now and just keeping with what we have.
I'll break you.
Because I could just go, like, deeper elsewhere. We'll start here.
Make a wish!
It's a long hallway, so
Easy.
we just go up. I disliked how there's no good way to get around here, though.
No mana. Need more mana. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Oh, thanks. Did my other breach go out here? I don't think so. Maybe I didn't see the splinter, or maybe it didn't drop one. Am I? I don't feel like I'm doing enough damage for these splinters to be good. I hate that I feel like that, but
Speak.
it's probably the truth.
Seen more of the
I've
Have
never
you found
been
more
very
of what-
great at 56 spirit. Okay, it's only tier tier 2, so it's not bad. Garbage +5 on lightning is a tier 2, good enough to sell. 24 fire tier 5. Tier 5. Goodbye. Dex 31 and 33 are tier 2 and 3. Tier 3, both of them. 48 spirit is tier 4. Yeah, tier 4. Not good enough. None of that's good enough. Okay, crack. No, this thing. Crack that. Tier 5 is tier 2.
Can I help? Seems like a good deal.
56 spirit could go really far for somebody. Actually, it could go really far for me if I were to go Dex and... Because talismans are an int and strength thing. Yeah, let's just put it up for sale.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
10% and a tier 1 life roll. It's a solid start for that.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
2 and then 2 as well. In that goes, doesn't grant anything, so in the 1. Put in here for now, and then you are an elemental ring. In you go. Oh, and you are here as well. That's 7.
Here it comes!
I might have been better off going the other way, I think. But too late now. Hey, 3 breach. Oh, my guy. I thought you were going to be a different boss, but alright. not streaming this weekend, right? No, I'm streaming. I'm streaming this weekend on Sunday. It may be probably really short, but I'll be streaming this weekend, just not on not as much on Sunday.
Have you found more of what we seek?
But yeah, I'll be streaming this weekend. Depending, I'm waiting to see if my schedule is going to change, which would put my stuff later. I'm doubting it considering some stuff that I found out today. But we'll have to see. Because I don't want to make it more difficult for me to go ahead and get to another job by switching out to a different time slot than I have right now. It's more money, but it doesn't cover my clearance, so it's completely pointless. I don't need more money, I need my clearance picked up. Tier 2.
Bring any tone.
Have you found more of what...
I mean, everybody needs more money at the end of the day. That's not what I mean. I don't mean to be like, nah, it ain't good enough. More like, I need a very specific thing, which is why I'm doing it. Fire modifiers to a ringer amulet. Desecrates a rare weapon or quiver. I kind of wish this didn't have all of its slots on it, so I could do that. Because a lot of these suffixes are absolute garbage, except for that strength. Desecrates a rare ring. I mean, I could go for a desecration on one of these things. Desecrates an armor. I think I could easily desecrate these gloves and not feel bad about it. Maybe if I lose that cold resistance. Let's go for... I think wide belts, ornate, heavy. I hate how it cuts off, and I wish that I could... Long belt is charge duration, and I don't actually want charge duration. I guess charge duration is kind of what I'm looking for. We need specific filters if we're going to grab this. Fire. I need fire, lightning, and cold resistance. And I guess the rest of it I could just find as I go. I don't need Weenie Hut Jr. numbers either. I need, like, 25. At the minimum for each of these. $31.75 exalts. Ugh. So at the minimum for 20 for frickin' 25 apiece. 75 exalts is the minimum for that. That's wild. I guess let me try changing from a long belt to something else. Let's try a wide belt. $69 exalts. I think just a belt in general. You know what we'll do? We're gonna take out this and we're gonna put in a category of belts. Because it'll just fix my thing, period. So 40 exalts is the minimum that I need. Hold on. I just realized I know what my problem is. I'm looking for strictly instant buyout, and I need to not be picky like that. And I need to go instant buyout and in person. 40. 40 is literally the lowest. So I may as well just go hella hardcore and just grind. God, what's with the fucking elemental weakness? All over the place. It's like the 4th map that I've come across with elemental weakness.
Eat this! You're dead. One down. Who's next?
The problem that I find with this game is that the bulk of currency will end up in the hands of crafters, which, you know, cool, I get it. They deserve it for putting in the work, but at the same time, anyone who is not a crafter just gets shit on. Completely, they'll just never get anything good. That's kind of why I've come up with the strategy that I have for selling flasks, because flasks almost always sell to those who actually need them. Selling flasks too late doesn't really help, though. Because there's always going to be somebody with a better whatever. Should always sell to the meta as well. I think talismans would probably sell well because people are going to want to play druids, so talismans. I think lightning arrow is still the strongest, so picking up bows probably still good.
Simple enough.
Traps. Why did it break like that?
You're dead. Another notch on me helmet.
We still haven't encountered the breach, so... There's probably only one.
Bye-bye!
Seems like I think we will be able to get our exalted orbs pretty quick.
Not yet. Me pockets are full.
Me pockets are full. Starting to think if it's not in my actual set, I shouldn't even be concerned with picking it up.
Full.
Or maybe I should actually install an item filter and see if it actually goes in for once. Because I've tried installing an item filter in the past, and it just did not go very well.
Yes?
Nope. Nope. No. Tier 1 attack. Possibly. No. No. 174 life? That's either tier 2? Tier 4, right, because it's not anything other than a chess piece. So goodbye. That's also a goodbye. Alright, one more away from high rolls. And then we'll put this in the 4 for its tier attack.
What is it? Find more breach remnants for my research.
I guess we can start running the tier 3s, because we're not going to get any better gear from here if we're not running them. We're not going to get any more tier 3s if we don't run it, so...
Twilight lapdogs. Reloaded.
A breach on top of a ritual. What an odd thing.
A notch on me helmet. Undead wretch!
That's it? What a terrible ritual site. Barely has anything here. Also very small. Very small, not very large. You know, if we wanted a real ritual, we would have done it ourselves. I don't know who thought of this ritual. Probably imported. Garbage as well.
Make a wish! Simple enough.
Two rituals remaining. Perfect. Drag them all in here. For as many as we can. Hey, do we finally get the unearthing? So I can finally start doing stuff.
Hail.
Recombinator.
Yes.
Fucking fantastic. I've been waiting for you, Recombinator. We gotta make sure to clear out this area. The lane is nice, but we don't want our breach to get involved with other stuff.
Flip up.
Alright, cool.
Bag of bones!
I'm wondering if maybe we should put something with the oil slick. I don't know if that's something we can do. I don't know if we could get something that... Oh, maybe we could have a thing that... Maybe we could put down the ballista turret or the other turret and it drops oil grenades. So we have one more automatic thing that does stuff. +3 projectiles is not good enough. Seething will sell. I don't know why everybody and their mother loves seething, but they do.
We meet again. Your exploits.
Good on ya.
Farewell.
I'm no hero. Don't make that mistake.
Alright. Immunity to colds, we can do that. We don't care that much about cold. Regenerates.
Always like watching things explode.
Yeah, we'll do regenerates. Increased elemental threshold, sure. Max life and can't be evaded. Yeah, let's do both. And then we can do regenerates and yep, we can hit both of them. Cool.
Cover your ears. Reload.
Who knew blowing things up could be so profitable?
Greater jewelers. A long belt, we'll just start, I guess, crafting our own belt. Or attempting to craft our own belt, because I am garbage at crafting.
Legendary. Reclassed certain, all the better. To retrace the logbooks would bring them to me. Survive.
Down. Who's next?
You okay?
No. My face is stuffy and leaking at the same time.
Omen of chaotic rarity. Jagged sphere, garbage, garbage. We'll defer. And then we're going to defer this as well. And we'll roll. What have we gotten here? Another set that's so funny that it's gonna do the exact same thing, and we'll defer it again. I hate how it just immediately brought up the items that we deferred. We'll just keep deferring them if we don't need them. Keep rolling them into the next whatever.
Bloody horrors! Reloading! All in a day's work.
Mm-hmm. 72. We don't have better equipment, and I'm kind of sad about it because I really would like better equipment, but what? What? Oh. They're probably dry as fuck, though. Puffy pierogies. That's what I'm known for. That's what us Loraxes are known for, puffy pierogies. What they used to call me in my heyday. It's what I'm known for in the gym. My puffy pierogies. People see me on the gym equipment, they're like, man, you got some puffy pierogies. Pearl ring casting speed. Alright, let's knock out this focus thing. Okay, so here we get these two, and I think that can work for both of these. Area of effect and accuracy. I really don't care much for it, but do what we gotta do, right?
One down. Who's next?
Personally, I'd like more cooldown, but
Vile creature!
I don't think we're gonna get more cooldown. It's just not in our future. Alright, we already deferred these, so what can we buy since we have nothing else to spend on? Nope. Nope.
I felt hot and then you shoved the whole thing in your mouth. I said it was hot and then you shoved the whole thing in your mouth.
That's solid. 30% movement speed. Good poiches. It's what us Loraxes are known for. Poiches and good. You ever seen a Lorax deal in trades? Because you're about to. Hey, what's the holdup? There's stumps to be visited. Ow, son of a bitch!
Me pockets are full.
Don't say me pockets are full. Fucking puffy nips. Yes, puffy pierogies. Yes. Because we don't say puffy nips. We don't call people that. That's derogatory. But that's what us Loraxes are known for. Being derogatory. Ooh, garbage. Go away. Actually, not go away, because I could turn you into something else. A hawker's jacket? That's me. They call me the Hawk. Because I'm fly. I don't want to break shit down. Identify.
Have you found more?
Garbage. Seething is we're gonna sell. 114 is tier 2. Tier 3. Garbage. Yeah, I know. Garbage. Thorns, movement speed, max thorns crit chance, garbage. Garbage. This gets kept because it's 30% movement speed, and we purchased that. And I'm very happy that it rolled into something cool. I still don't understand why we don't have a breach tab, because there are enough catalysts that it makes sense to have one. Also, why the fuck do we not have, like, an expedition tab either? My balls are gonna freeze off by the time we get one. No, I don't want to go back in the map! Ugh! You're not getting one. You need to stop begging over there like a dog. Alright, where the hell did we put our tablets in here? In our uniques thing. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Our tablets can be... So, how do towers work now if we don't use them that way anymore?
What's new? Seems like a good deal.
Alright, I think we can roll our cannonades now. Oh, hold on, this had a combinator thing, didn't it? It did. I think that's what we were holding off, was getting ready to do recombinator stuff. I mean, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? It disappears. Oh, we need the stuff, don't we? I forgot about that. It needs different artifacts. I completely forgot. Well, they can stay there for right now. It's not going anywhere. Ritual maps have favors. Ritual favors and maps have 47 increased chance to be omens. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's see about fixing these feet! We need resistance, is really what we need, because we can't use these things unless we get our resistance pieces done. And we need at least 40 to get a proper resistance thing going. Alright, these go in... Where do they go? I guess we'll put them in our explodey thing, because we're going to need them. Charm duration doesn't help. Fire resistance, alright, now we're talking. Now you just gotta hit the rest of them. Actually, fire resistance, we may want to do that. What I've been holding off on. fire resistance and cold resistance. This has fire resistance and lightning resistance. So, if we do it that way, it also has strength, but fire and lightning. Okay. We're part of the way there. We're 2 of the 3. Now, all we need is cold resistance at a decent number. It's probably not. Ah! I have saved myself so much time! Look at that. What a fucking lucky lotto. The exact minimum number I needed. 25% at a cold resistance roll nonetheless. Ugh! Alright. Alright. I'm good, girl. Don't concern yourself with me. I'm okay. My dog's looking at me like, what the fuck is he doing? What a fucking lucky lotto. The 33 random, the 35 on the craft, and the 25 on the lucky lotto tap. That solves my problem, which means I now have 2 things that I need to do. Because I have to replace this. I can't replace it just yet because I need the +3. I need the +6 to my attributes. So, I can't replace this yet. But we will get there eventually. But God, that was a good slot. He's happy. Nice. I am happy! I'm super happy! It was like a perfect roll. Even if the rest of it is garbage, all of this is what matters. Fire, lightning, and cold. It's the perfect combo. I don't think I can run some of my stuff because Mirage Archer requires 82, and I have 81. Hold on. We can solve this.
New strategy required.
We're going to take this off. We're going to take our damage off. And we're going to slot in this attribute. Oh, I already have one. This attribute for right now. So, that should cover my skills. Now, we put this on. It should also cover my inventory. Oh, because I can't use one of my things. Right. When you become poisoned... Immunity to poison. We can take this cold thing off because I need immunity to freeze, not just cold resistance. And bleeding and poison are my biggest issues right now. Alright, so that should also solve 75, 75, 75. I lose some of my health charges, so I'm down to 7 instead of 11 of them. But we can now where are you? Where are you, you son of a bitch? We can now start crafting this little bugger. I don't know what we have that might be good to craft for it, is kind of the problem. I mean, ES would be nice. Life would be nice. I think ES would be better than life anyway. Increased armor evasion or energy shield. I think an essence of enhancement would probably work really well. I don't remember what, like, let me see what essence we need. Okay, I think the perfect essence are not going to be good because they remove a modifier. They're essentially a Chaos Orb with guaranteed stuff. So we're going for greater. Martial weapon, scepters, two-handed armor, two-handed belts or jewelry. Grounding is lightning resistance. Fire, increase rarity for opulence. Insulation, opulence is rarity, which wouldn't be bad. We could go maximum mana. That seems to be the only thing, like maximum mana. Oh, chaos resistance with an Essence of Ruin. I completely forgot we could roll for Essence of Ruin. Or we could go opulence. Also, doesn't the... I think the life one adds it as well. Oh, this is armor. And this is max mana. Yeah, so why doesn't Essence of the Body? Like, amulet, boots, gloves, or ring. Ah, because it doesn't specifically say... It's because it says amulets on one or two things. Enhancement. Infinite. I see. So Essence of the Body is the only thing that specifically says amulet. The rest just say jewelry. Alright. That's good to know. I guess we can go... What's Ruin? Ruin, was it? Yeah. I guess Greater Essence of Ruin would be fine.
Hey,
Stack on some extra...
can I help?
Some extra stuff. Greater Essence of Ruin. Please do not be expensive. 7. It's everything I have.
I'll fill that
Sure.
in as soon as I can.
No more for me. 19, that's probably... It's only a tier 3. That's okay. Alright, let's tap this sucker. Oh, hold on. We have desecrations, don't we? Yeah, let's desecrate this bitch. I don't even know what can pop out as a desecration for ruin, for amulets. Desecrated modifiers for an amulet. Attack damage on low, skill speeds. Those are for Ulamans. Remnants, minions, skill duration. Is there anything that can actually help? Increase cooldown rate for Kurgle. Okay, so a Kurgle with increased cooldown. Oh, hold on. What did this say? That was for level 65. Okay. And an amulet, an ore ring. Deflection, sustain, +1 level of all skills is a possibility, and that's Ulamon. Global modifiers, equipment reductions, aura skills have increased magnitude. Amanamu. $35 to 50% increased ES from body armor. I think we're going to try and lotto into cooldown, which is Kurgles. Let me see what it takes to get a Kurgle. I'm pretty sure it's the lowest of them. Yeah, it's not a very loved one. So 4 Chaos versus 3 Exalted? That's wild. Why would they be charging 4? Let's see what it goes for. No stock. No stock. Orbs of Chance, 1-to-1. There's only one?
Yes?
I mean, I guess it's worth it for me.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Let me see what an Omen of Chance is actually worth. $8.6-1. So it's about 8 exalts, which isn't bad. I mean, much less than I had before, so that's fine.
You've received a shipment.
Alright. And then, what's the reroll, Omen? I do not recall. Only prefix. Only suffix. Probably expensive. 2-to-1? That's real cheap. 1-to-1 for a chaos? Come on. You have to excuse me. I'm kind of like, I get that some people are desperate, but asking a Chaos Orb, what's the price of Chaos right now? There's no way it's a 2-to-1 for Chaos. Are they just not expensive because of the way the market ratio is going? Because I'm getting Chaos Orbs out the ass right now. I can't believe it would be a 2-to-1 ratio for Chaos to Exalted. My brain does not fathom that. One to 50. One to 30. Transmutes are 1 to 40. Regals. We'll get 2.
I'll fill that in as soon as I
I'm fine
can.
with that. Because we're gonna have a ton of regals that we can get from the thing anyway.
What's new?
Okay, now we'll go into Kurgle for that abyssal piece for prefix only. Or suffix only. Did we get the suffix only? No, we just have the one that gives Kurgle. Alright. Suffix only. 1-to-1 for Regal. Oh, there is no Regal. Exalted. 1 to 37. No, I just need 1. Jesus Christ. I don't need 37 of them. We'll wait. We're gonna wait for 1 to pop up at 2.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, and then the next one is a reroll. We need to see how much the re-rolling Abyss one costs. Abyssal is 78 for Abyssal Echoes. I guess let's just lucky lotto it. You know, like I have been doing to all of my equipment this entire freaking time. This is way too confusing. It's just, you kind of learn as you go. It's not as confusing as it sounds. I'll explain it in a very easy to understand way. It's apparently what I'm really good at when it comes to games like Path. So, when you have an item, it has a few things that you need to look at. The actual stats are up here in this section. Whether physical, elemental, crit hit chance, stuff like that. These, it should have at least the physical and the critical hit guaranteed on it. Certain items have different attack speeds, so you look for what's called a base. And a base is the type of item that it is. And different bases have different base effects. They will always have a certain stat. They will always have an attack speed. They'll always have a hit chance. They'll always have a base minimum thing that they have, right? Your quality, all it does is really increase some of those other stats. So you want to have a high quality because it usually increases your physical damage. Your item level kind of determines what prefixes and suffixes it can roll into. So every item has an item level. The higher your item level, the higher chance of getting better things. The lower your item level, the more limited your pool of stuff is, right? An implicit is a thing that your item has, right? So when you have an implicit, like mine is grenades fire an additional projectile, right? So this cannonade crossbow will always have grenades fire an additional projectile. And there are other versions of it, like a bombard, which does the same thing, but it's a lower tier. Prefixes, there's a pool of prefixes for an item that can roll onto an item, right? You can have up to 3 prefixes. There are exceptions, but the rule is 3. You can have up to 3 suffixes. There are exceptions, but the rule is 3. So essentially, you're trying to lucky lotto into good prefixes, like physical or types of damage, that will affect these numbers up here to make you and your skills stronger. And then for suffixes, you're also trying to get into more utility. The easy way for weapons, their prefixes tend to affect the actual item itself. For suffixes, they tend to affect how the item is either how the item is either used or stuff that the item can boost. So prefixes usually affect the item, suffixes usually affect you. Easy way to think about that. Usually, because, you know, there's exceptions to everything. That's the down and dirty on items, right? So what I'm trying to do is this item right here. It's a really good item. It gives me 54 spirit. Not perfect, but 54 spirit means a bunch of auras or a bunch of updates, right? So this prefix is great. It has the 40 spirit on top of its base value, which is 14. So 54. Fantastic. It literally is, considering that my entire build has 143, it's almost a third of the spirit that I currently have off of one item. Makes it great. The rarity makes items slightly better. There's a cap where it stops being better, and it's like diminishing returns. Diminishing returns happens on everything. There comes a point in the game where you're fighting over decimal points. And that's just one of those things. But I put a chaos resistance to max out chaos, since I already have elemental resistance. Chaos resistance is much harder to get, and I figure it'll be stronger. I picked up 2 items, well, 3 items in total that I think will work. This collarbone desecrates, which essentially a desecration is just a type of mod. It's a hidden modifier that comes specifically from this area, that you can only get these abilities to put it on there from here. So it desecrates an amulet ring or belt. A rare amulet ring or belt, because there's different types of stuff, right? I picked up this because it gives a guaranteed Kurgle modifier. Desecration, which was the new mechanic last league, comes in 3 types of modifiers, like Ulas, Kurgles, and like Amanamus, or whatever the hell they're called. And each of them have different pools for different items. So I looked up a modifier that would be really good for this equipment, and it looks like it falls in a Kurgle thing. So I'm guaranteed that it's going to be at least a type of Kurgle modifier. The next thing is, I picked up this item because it guarantees it'll add a suffix, which not only limits the pool down from this giant thing that it could be into a pool of suffixes, and now it's a pool of suffixes that are only Kurgle modifiers. Make sense? It basically, crafting in Path of Exile is essentially rolling the dice. You never really know what you're gonna get. But what you can do, you can't fix the dice to be perfect, but you can roll the odds in your favor to be much better. There are people who spend like hours and hours getting an item into a state where they take a chance at getting it into a correct configuration for the next step. Like the first step in getting an item ready is the easiest. You slap it with a piece of currency that gives it a thing, See if the thing is what you want. If not, you slap it with another thing that puts another item on it and see if it's what you want. If neither of them are what you want, then you take the item and you throw it out. Right? So the first step is literally just 2 hits of a thing. Give it an ability, give it another ability. If neither of them work, fine. If you find a piece of loot on the ground, you identify it. If it doesn't have something you want, throw it out. So 99% of the stuff you pick up in Path of Exile will just be garbage. The next step, if you get a thing that you want, right, is to upgrade it from a magic item to a rare item. When you take it from a magic item to a rare item, it immediately gives it another ability, right? So, if you put another ability on it, it could be great, it could be terrible. But what you cared about was that first one to begin with. Now, there are ways to modify the items so you can get, like, you know how I was saying, this essence, that essence. Those are items that allow you to put a guaranteed modifier onto an item, right? So, if you have an item that you like this thing, which had spirit on it, and I was like, what could I do to benefit myself? I put a guaranteed resistance onto it, which, you know, makes the item, regardless of what I get out of this, it makes the item better. Because I have room for one more suffix, so we're going to roll the dice and hope the suffix comes out to what I want. If it doesn't, there's ways to remove it. A little expensive ways to remove it. But I can use the item for a long time. And I know that when I roll the dice again, it'll be fairly cheap. So, there is that. So, like, let's move through the steps of crafting, right? You've got 3 things on it. One of them is guaranteed to be good, because you kept it and upgraded it. The last thing you put on could be good, if you wanted to use the item immediately. And then you could go one of 2 ways. It's kind of like what's that damn thing where they have trees that say, do you have yes, do you have no? What's that thing? A chart? What's that chart where it says yes or no and it splits? No, the one where it's like a box and it's like, do you have yes? Do you have no? And then it has like 2 arrows, one that goes yes and one that goes no. Yeah, flowchart, that's what we're talking about. Path of Exile crafting is essentially a flowchart. So, does it have what you want? Yes. Move to the next step. Does it have what you want? No. Throw it in the trash. Or, if it's just starting out, proceed to give it another modifier. Does it have what you want? No. Throw it in the trash. Does it have what you want? Yes. Proceed to the next step. It's just one giant flowchart. And there are certain steps to adjust, chance. Like I said. But essentially, you'll understand what I'm doing right now as soon as I throw this thing into here. So, we're going into this Well of Souls, right? I am now activating this Kurgle modifier and activating this suffix, right? We're chucking this thing into the Well of Souls. Hello? Why can't I chuck it into the Well of Souls? Oh, because I need to use this. Hold on. Does it not? Maximum item level. Oh, it's item level 67! Son of a bitch! I can't use it. Aw, man. I did all of that on an item I can't use yet. It's fine. It's fine. It just means I'm gonna need a better collarbone. Son of a bitch. I thought I was set. You see how I was talking about item levels? Sometimes you just get caught up in you can't use a certain item because either your item level is too high or too low. So I'm looking for a collarbone. I have a gnawed collarbone. I need a preserved collarbone. 1 to 17 for the ratio here. No stock in. No stock in. And 1 to 4 orb of annulment. That a lot of people are going for those right now, so most people like do things in chaos or in Exiles. So much for that. Yeah, it just means I need to grind up for it. That's all. It's not bad. I mean, I have the items. I can always go for it later, but it just means I can't do anything with it right now. That's all. Hold on. Affinity tab. Oh, because they don't have a place for them right now. Because they're not considered the exact omens. Okay, so they'll just sit here for right now. Essentially, we're just equipping this back on. This is just gonna chill and not do anything. And that's that. Yeah. Well, so much for that.
Keep an eye out for logbooks.
Quantity of logs. Artifacts. Species change, travel faster. Encounters in your map, 3 additional despawn. Oh. That's not good for me. Despawning chests really quickly is bad. Number of explosions is 1. Explosive radius. Placement range. That's... Why would I have 1 explosive? 30% runic marks. Plus 1 level of expedition. Found on your map always have 4 implicits. Alright, cool. We'll probably go for the quantity of artifacts for now. And that's that. Alright. I'm gonna be broadcasting again tomorrow, so we're gonna cut it for today so I can, you know, spend the rest of my night not doing this. Thank you guys for coming along. If you're new to the channel, you know the drill. Like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. I will be back here tomorrow. You guys have a great night. As always, stay cool, stay safe, and most importantly, stay golden. See you all again tomorrow. I'm sorry, I gotta go to sleep. I got stuff I gotta do, like get up in the morning. Yeah, but later, Nav. Thanks for copping in.